Hey, I am back for video 37 of 365. My name is Samantha and I'm a therapist, and I'm doing a video every day for a whole year to get over my fear of public speaking and just kind of refine my message that I'm trying to get out to the world and to help more people. So here I am. I want to address the mic issues from yesterday. I think it's working pretty well today. So you know why it wasn't working was because I had it plugged into the wrong area of my camera. So it was picking up the camera's mic. So thank you for sticking with me. I just got a new tripod as well, so it's a lot easier to work with than my other one. And I was testing this mic all day. I was like, what is going on with this? And finally, I figured it out by looking up a picture of the camera, and I found out which port to stick it in. Anyway, every day, 1% better. And that's what I recommend for you. If you're having trouble in any area of life, you just want to get 1% better every single day. This has been a challenge. I am 42 years old, and I'm pretty, sometimes mostly on the ball with things. But technology is one of those things that, you know, I can kind of learn it fairly fast, but I've got so much else going on in life right now that learning YouTube was a lot for me anyway. But then having to figure out, oh my gosh, my phone isn't working, and now I've got to get a camera, and then how does this camera work? And then I need this cable for this, and this mic for this, and this other mic I have only kind of works on my laptop, and so it'll be good for when I do some streaming. But other than that, yeah, it's been a wild ride. So I'm really pumped that my mic is working now, and I figured out how to make it work. I was like, I know it's a great mic, and it must not be working. So thank you for everyone for listening. And I know this is a long intro, and I'm gonna start doing shorter intros, I think, and try to get better at doing these videos. So I'm just kind of researching and studying a little bit where I can when I'm not with clients and working and everything. So today was a little heavy on the clients, and so it's nighttime now, and I'm getting this video up. So again, thank you all for listening. I so appreciate you. And I'm probably going to start doing some shorter videos too as I get into more teaching different aspects of, you know, what I'm wanting to teach. So I have some notes to keep me on track, and I'll probably refer to them sometimes just because I tend to ramble. So I'm going to stop doing that at times, and then eventually I might do some lives where I ramble more. So you'll still get my rambling if you'd like it. So yeah, I wanted to address what are you chronically thinking and feeling? And I thought that'd be a good place to start. Where are your thoughts dominantly throughout your day? I think a lot of us, like after being a therapist for 11 years, I've seen, you know, a lot of patterns in people, no matter what their ages were. It could be a 7-year-old or a 70-year-old. They've still got some of the same programming, and it's so interesting to me how we think so negatively about ourselves. And that's one of the things that I really want to talk about on my channel, is to help people with their self-concept and how they see themselves. It amazes me how mostly everyone I know has something negative to say about themselves. And I'm kind of on this mission to eradicate that. Like, there is no need for that. And when we're born, we're pure love and pure joy. And I said that to a younger kid the other day. I was talking to him about, about being born pure love and pure joy. And this person, saw their sibling this way. And I said, you're that way too. And they were like, no, I'm not. And it's like, it breaks your heart when you hear kids talk like that about themselves. And it breaks my heart too when I hear adults talk about themselves that way. So I really, really want to hone in on, how do you feel about yourself? What do you think chronically about yourself? Because whatever you're thinking chronically during the day is reflecting out into your reality every moment. And so it's affecting your perception of your world, in other words. It's really affecting your perception. You don't realize it. It's very subtle and very sneaky, and it just kind of hides inside, and you don't notice it until you notice it. And then you're like, wow, I feel like total crap about myself, and And we wonder why we have divorces, and we wonder why we have all these, health issues and all of these things. Disease is really dis-ease in the body. It's dis-ease that you feel. It's stress, and it puts so much stress on the body, and it turns on different genes, and it just creates disease in the body. And that's a whole thing I'll go into another time, like in one of my teachings or something, when I have more concrete like evidence and notes and things like that to share. But if you just think of it like that, like disease can't survive in a body that's healthy and happy. I mean, there's no need for it. And so when you're stressed, it turns on all kinds of different genes, chemicals in the body. And epigenetics says that we can actually change our genes by thinking different thoughts. That's a whole thing that we'll talk about. And I think that's so interesting. That's kind of what drove me to start my doctoral program when I was in it. And so there's just so many things that we need to think about. And it's really just, well, what am I thinking about? That's what we need to think about. What am I chronically thinking about that is affecting my mood and that could be affecting my body? The body follows the mind. So if you're having physical issues, I'm not a doctor, but definitely, if you're having physical issues, go to your doctor, of course, take all their advice. But on the psychological side, really, really think about, where are my thoughts about myself, my life? What can I eliminate in my life that would really help me stress-wise? I like to first tell people to eliminate things before adding things. I think that's really important. And then replace thoughts, of course. That's pretty simple to do when you're aware of doing it, but it's also like eliminating clutter. It could be eliminating people, eliminating anything that is taking your attention and energy away from something that you might really want to be doing. I think that, as kids, we have all these dreams and we pretend a lot. We pretend like we're doing something and we pretend like we are something. And when we're adults, we just forget to pretend, And I know that sounds weird to tell adults to pretend, but it's like, that is what's going to create your reality, because you're actually pretending all day. It's imagination. You're imagining things all day anyway. So you might as well be deliberate with it and just kind of pretend and imagine something that you actually want, or pretend like you already are the person that you are. Act as if you already are it. And if you do that so much, it will solidify. It will harden into fact, as Neville Goddard says. What you persist in hardens into fact. So you've persisted so much in thinking like crap about yourself that you think it's a fact. You think, I'm not pure love, I'm not pure joy. That's not true about me, but you'll say it real quick about your best friend. So I encourage you today to be your own best friend and speak to yourself like you would your daughter, your son, a baby, a 3-month-old baby. How would you speak to them? You're not going to say, well, you're stupid and you're dumb and you're an idiot and you're a dummy and all this stuff. You're not going to talk to them that way. You're going to be loving to them. If you're a loving person, of course. Not everybody out there is loving. So we got to practice. We got to practice loving ourselves so we can give it to others as well. And you'll become a better partner when you love yourself more. I was talking to somebody about that today, about being a better partner. It's not just like, it's not just when I tell you to work on you, it's not just you, it dominoes out to everybody in your life. And so it's a very valuable thing to go within and watch your inner conversations that you're having with yourself or what you're expecting of your world. And really try to think about, what am I chronically thinking about? Because we are addicted to our emotions. We are addicted to thinking the way we think. And you do not have to be stuck with the brain that you have. You can change it. It's been proven with science, if we want to bring science into it, actual science. But again, create your own data, go inside and create your own reality, your own data, your own everything. You've got all the power to do anything you want to do. And I don't care what anybody else tells you. You can do anything you want. Do not listen to others. You can have anything you want, be anything you want, do anything you want. So remember that, keep that in mind. And I will be back tomorrow, and hopefully, we'll keep this mic going and Please like, share, and subscribe and comment on anything you'd like. I love getting your comments, and I love seeing just everybody engaging. I love it. Thank you so much. I'm so glad the meditations are helping any of you that are seeing this, that are watching the meditations. They're helping so many people, and I'm so happy about that. So I kind of created 2 audiences at once, which is kind of cool. So I'm really appreciative of everyone that's enjoying everything and letting me know about it. So thank you so much. I hope you're doing fantastic this evening or morning or afternoon, whatever time it is where you are. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.